And in a nice game, na the medical ball, your officials na basu. It was before the match, you know. Yet in Semana man for Kafa Omo. Now me for say bet me and Suzubi Ewomoso. But looking at the match, you know, calling some or any party, but met me like I say, Utimi starting match in ma, next any power ye, and Masum Jubabian or ye. Now me for say any pabi said the canano, or for say Ulusu Biano Belusia, no betoneda. Into Kobasa, no more be a rapper copy BB at the Ashe. I'm saying, there's 3 incidents been a game no more. I'm saying, I say, backwards and Mirunanti as in Kotoko penalty. House of folks say, or shall go, and my auntie. And only idea, I'm saying, Kotoko penalty near G, you know. And until say, I can't, you better see if it's Kotoko first goal, on a Kotoko share goal, Nenke a second one, Kotoko penalty near bad is allowed goal. No. So say, but me America share the first goal now, a penalty the buy now. Mama the impact and no impact.
First goal the penalty buy.
First penalty now, a goal the buy.
Peter Ndiakwane.
Yeah.
Enuni.
Yeah. Say we share. But it's Obama loss now. One baby say the impact or no impact or about dribblers incident we and it's all kaya or say that or say the impact there is clear consequences to the opponent's play. The challenge, trip, push or hold affects the player out the outcome of the decision. So decision bueno and no man see yes okay the loss of the game now. So page is making me not know the amount public na kaya. So kaya join the amount.
Ode baby a ohia na ma no. Nti mo mfanto so ma ye na kala kan na mfa
seriously.
Okay.
So I say okay the head of impact versus no impact in the loss of the law 12 no, fouls and misconduct.
Onya mfanto so a wo kind over there.
I say there is clear consequence to the opponent's play. The challenge, trip, push or hold affects the outcome. Decision, penalty kick if inside the penalty area. Examples: defender slightly trips attacker who loses balance and cannot shoot. So if you look at this incident, what you say, yes, I not triple, not just okay. So the referee was spot on. If you look at the position of the referee, he saw everything. But at the end, they can only say penalty taking, a major decision. So a referee, you shall say first now, and can you foul now? Oh, bless the sport because what's the penalty? And now Western has a variation. But my players, no, we are sure almost say BBS, and he say a long blast. Oh, not me, but if you look at referee the P now, or bless the sports now, what is it now?
Maybe I started better now.
Oh, yes,
you are watching video.
Oh, yes, until the mechanic. Who's a player? I must say. Said that time pass over no one over fine which I ban grandma and my uncle. So these are the things I make us. So I been say the position of the referee was spot on and he saw everything. And man said who challenges be more a cofas and man by. So the penalty was spot on and the majority say referee no a fair foul no G
yeah. Impact refers to whether the contact or action has a real effect on the opponent's ability to play the ball, maintain balance or continue fairly. Okay.
To also say the challenge, the trip, push or hold affects the outcome. This is penalty kick. If inside the penalty area, okay. So I know they see a man referee.
So
you
must be in this decision. A trip.
So a trip on the man or the Coco Basa. So Joe Young Kotoko so na penalty.
Now also the penalty.
Kotoko so na penalty. And since you Yansha said the Honosu is
okay.
So we shall and then the Bibia man. Pages also say understanding of deflection of handball, and this also the deflection of handball situation now. Okaya, Ubon say obetimi amaya mamenka wa. Or see the definition of handball. Handball occurs when a player deliberately touches the ball with the hand or arm, or touches the ball with the hand or arm when the hand or arm has made their body unnaturally bigger. TM called the handball deflection. The key consideration is intent and reaction time. Referees must judge when the player had time to react and if the arm position was a consequence of or prior to the deflection. And to Babaka just said no offense. The ball deflects from the player's own body, example, thigh, chest, or head, onto the arm. The ball deflects from a nearby opponent where the player has no time to react. So if you watch this baller, say the referee was spot on and a penalty. Look at the closeness of the defender. Nature's happy and only time to react. Ball no, ball the ball be now. Ball the
only time to react.
On one ball. And a ball and to the ultimate say anything else is a ball. It deflected from one body. Eba born inside. So we find say a deflection or bono. And any intense or bono. I don't think so. Player
action.
Player but if you look at this, now I saw Bobo on the my ball player no na obono redirection of the ball and a coco ball on one casanensa. It's a anya ball at two a chemu on Sunday. I don't change direction crowd the our guys into a ball in the 20 when they find the deflection of hands and a deflected from the hand from their own player's body and a circle ball inside. So the referee was spot on. It wasn't a penalty.
The infant said not Kotoko player be a warning. Yeah, and then in Sana. A boom and chemical player no
until so okay or catch us a change direction there. But now change direction the baby are born. But one born is our call. So they make sure no. And I when a tissue that she born and no player or be said as a ball abomia. Okay. And only a junior ma or cast say a deflection of that player hands and it's already winner and chess born
even do a born
but ultimately penalty.
Like at least to what advantage would the player gain? What I say, would that handball in this circumstance? Advantage being a hard player with a handball no. But what must say? Does that would then stop Kotoko from scoring? And now the ball in the hand on stop ball from getting to a Kotoko player. All these things, would answer negative on the match. The
Kotoko player be one in Chenhua ball no sano amanan kone ho directly. Can you
I'm making you a ball no san call back or right? And an insanity be you call left a different thing. But to show the direction the one. Or Bobono Ediaco. And that the distance between maybe or kick ball and maybe an insane Joe is so quick for anybody to do a meaningful reaction. So between action inside a dear few.
Okay. All right.
Your question now beside Udika Kofudika cry and say there be a born guy no or unfinance Kenya advantage. Yeah. Young finance ko boy no. And can insana and Kotoko play a wama or no nightima bash and the moment insana prevented the ball from reaching the Kotoko.
Then you can analyze it.
And the referee Nibemano Ebeside dream will be married. By this particular instance there is so clear say on fan insana mobile and it wasn't a goal bound shot crown and insano are prevented. So I also agree say it wasn't the penalty.
Okay. All right,
so I am called the controversial goal
okay yanko the Mauli Wayu ball
HST or Boshe
yanko Joe the one penalty or says be the handball no and penalty yanko
third one Joe so football mrana the offside or say offside or see before so be offside no a player must have two opponents before him and the goal line. And now we a referee, so you have three things. One was the player, once the player offside, was he gaining advantage by being in that position? Was he interfering with play? Was he interfering with an opponent? Now by interfering with play now, who can kabas your mouth say, or bet on your mouth be say Mami, baby, Joe tracking car, no, mammy, and
they also impact.
Yeah.
Okay. Offside refers to whether the offside positioned player becomes actively involved in play or interferes with an opponent. Impact at offense.
Yeah.
The player is in an offside position. The player in an offside position interferes with play, touches or plays the ball passed or touched by a teammate.
So Joe,
underline team.
Joe, you share baby impact no. Or person say. The time I ever ball, be I born here started kicking ball. No. At the time of the kicking, I play on offside. But outside, no, only mistake. So I'm play that ball. I'm play an engineer offside position. I'm post. That I say, baby, original no offside. But on your offense. On your offense, be after you baby a Kotoko player and has player no jump here. Kotoko player now jump ball no. On any course room here no. No. A mark or no player no head the ball no. Kotoko ne has.
Who still picture we? Oh, that be must go back to that still picture no. Yes, oh, David, Mama name is Coachika create. No, Saturday, no, or kicky ball, no, or kicky ball, no. Okay, no ball, you made ball, no, made it. Okay, and it's that time you know, play an offside position, and a Kotoko player and a has player and a core. It's a honor eka impact asem no. Okay, omi no mkwe. No nyanko omakwewi. Joso omakwewi so omakwewi. Nyama mi no. Ahase ne nyina unse player na offside. We no one head here. Joti ahamya omo offside dey emfa de say ya. Tu omi no mkosro no. Kotoko player ante said the kasisi e wo handball situation no. Kotoko player no course so on the head the ball no kra na. Na only freedom. And on the head of Bonana has player on any challenge, you know. He made an impact on that player. And it's I'm a player now and then so by example I'm in Mauya Kotoko first match in has player no passing ball Kotoko player bino. Who's an order no? It was no control ball no or some Obama goalkeeper. And na Kotoko player with offside position. A far ball, not any engine offside. Because has player need no or no control ball no and no pass. So be a challenge no Kotoko player challenge that player. By this time, so redeem runner or say that player no challenge Kotoko defender no. He made an impact. And Tiama Kotoko player no say or be head the ball na man goalkeeper and as well head the ball man goalkeeper. And that challenge no. Our challenge you know pages with the law na mazo bet me and about some obi aka bia and to essence of challenging anything no am a player no obe lose balance me who do head the ball no say Kotoko player na head the ball no say has player na head the ball no baby a ball ni free coin no at the time a ball no has player no where was he that time he was in an offside position and it's no matter the situation whether it is has player whether it's Kotoko player who headed the ball to that player and my ball no player and offside at that time no he involved in active play. Kotoko player and headed ball no cry
because yes because Kotoko player not on the no pages with on both say Obaka say when the challenges for him no make impact on that defender. I'm a one day no say me Joe Manchester ball madame me ho Kofi Champion I me player me goalkeeper na me defender me pass man and a Kalajina outside position we go intercept and no the all the now where there player now head the ball no you must say the baby ball no graver say Kotoko player na on then ho na all pager ball no it's time my ball no call no o mienu no ba ko na obeka no he made an impact on that player and from there na my ball here dey ekokodi has player no so Joe me the law now
on my in two scenarios Obako has a player I don't know it's Muhammad Ali or so or nko na ball ni da no and opo say ball no e konachi I think ni keeper na na target no nim say Morphine Donsu e wo honum nti willingly onunko pass ball no de ma Morphine Donsu ana original offside position but football no mra na say pass ni free opponent or brewa wonye offside deliberate say deliberately o pass ball at the mouth open like deliberately kick ball no and now ball at the opponent no jira offside position krana or geotimi koboche in the case of has defender no or ball no the command Morphine Donsu was in an offside position but referee na offside because now Osesibe was not under any pressure. Okay.
Unlike the
Kalaiche say Kaladia okay the Mauli wayo di any day set kojo any has attacker no echo more challenge ball no Intikala argument in church mun say either say Kotoko player na head you, say has player na head you, because it was a ball more challenging, and because of due to that challenge, and the man ball no call.
Yeah,
Kotoko side
deliberate.
Intinye deliberate or heady or no one goodwill, no under no pressure. And now yes, or heady big palm and the goalkeeper. Could be any ho and on so heady ama the goalkeeper. And Kamauli wayo a free offside position before Bono, a Boshe Yankee go. But in this case, they were both challenging the ball in air. Also, the controversy now is about who really headed the ball to Mauli Wayo.
Yeah.
And the obvious argument is if say free Kotoko one player no and a bad idea and Kenya offside and no and a Kalayami Atia says a basse a challenge idea.
Okay.
Nini Pananyanipe and or the head call.
Okay, Kalayam couldn't trust way.
So Joe
Nam Kazi be a mode low name and
we are okay.
Challenging an opponent for the ball.
Challenging an opponent for the ball. Attempting to play the ball, which impacts an opponent's ability to play it. So I'm going to be here, say
clearly attempting to play the ball, which impacts
challenging an opponent for the ball. And it's in Kotoko 2 players, so they are challenging for the ball. So clearly attempting to play the ball, which impacts an opponent's ability to play it.
So making who are you referring to? Are you referring to Kotoko players now? Plan is a Mauli.
No, I'm referring to Kotoko defender.
Maybe. I'm telling defenders on those.
On the course.
They're on the course.
On the course.
So all the offside situation does not arise.
No.
Maybe. The offside situation does not
player now original offside position, why offside or new offense be but 2 players no more head the ball no. And then they see here Kotoko player no Kotoko player na head the ball na order no on your time. So already my ball na obeka just am run say on your time no je ball no na chase ball na or pass the ball man na. Deliberate play. But this time there was no deliberate play here. And Abeka James onje offside. Where there has player also the head the ball man and they are clear. Has player and it's ball one there and a clear offside. Our say the player was coming from position 1 to position 2. That is how we they can say if position 1 ever position 2. By way no before somebody had the ball no, the has player was in that offside position. And the argument is omo person mo say Kotoko player na head the ball na dia and then that's Kotoko player na pass ball no go na
established do be pem ne me who
Kotoko ni na offside in the sense time obeka se ball no player no original offside position obeje ball no onye offside ni here to say the first one na e pass ball the man no on the material so much me here dey check publica to say the pass ball na Kotoko player no go far ball na want to be answer no and no there player na dey no control ball no pass ball no and no dey command goalkeeper no be intercept by this time no 2 players no go head the ball no player need in outside position. It's whether the ball came from the head of Kotoko player or House of Folks player. Because Kotoko player na ball on the head here on the no I'll bet me that challenge when don't just say that challenge in a buy no I'm a player na and no it went me and Bobo no it's a Bobo na say a cosa area no na say the fair attacker no go far balls original offside position go there then quickly you have to rule him offside. That is why we share I start referring the flag ni si so da
okay
that is the point if you say
si so da no what you that's the referee's flag was up before the ball
I said referee no a flag no course room right
time head the ball and the flag the course room
okay head ball na come mauli one
and the flag the course room
okay nti ankosoro emra no offside position
baby okay kick ball the one offside time head the ball na up and the flag
because Asante form
that's it
okay
and you the boss say
that
time time o kick ball so be any do be fa ball no so be head the ball na directed to the post but time o head the ball no say sa Mauli Wayo say player be no oba mu na pe and a flag in the buy because at that time he has run from position 1 to position 2
so if you know all the this is picture you show here emro head here na
Joe Yamfani say center line and they divided field of play no and Yamfani say Mauli Wayo edge na omachi and a Kotoko players in the center line so and ya kick ball eba and a Mauli Wayo dimrika eba ababeji bi eti moment obe free offside position abegina the own area be fa ball no why we time obe fa ball no be ka say onya offside so they make sense but we running from offside position and one bunny area babe pick ball no it did that time we catch no anya dey by the time you judge say that time na wabamu no why dey why offside so the Iceland referee was spot on he saw it at the time now
Osesi be no any donzo dey no never compare with
Osesi be ni donzo dey you could see say donzo no you could see say defender ni here
Urasin mo ni ho no man na kalamfa and compare with no
what you say the defender was okay obi an challenge no obi an ni ase and ono aye say me pass ball no akoma me goalkeeper and defend attacker on the offside position ebe intercept here and to intercept here at that time on the offside because that player was not challenged as the law is saying you know say because I would challenge that the player and you know your impact no enema ball the koye dey e go go that player no so e pass na the Iceland referee and the referee did well for taking that offside. So to me, blame or more PBM.
Former referee Thomas Nunu is watching us.
Okay.
He's watching the show. No, FIFA
retired.
Yes.
Thomas Nunu.
Instructor, technical instructor.
Yes, he's part of the instructors. No, technical instructor. So, I see the Kotoko's player was not in control of his body.
That's it.
Exactly what Kala is saying. Okay.
And his body was not well coordinated. Say the person say defender power ball about person head here and sounds on your balance in coordinating the body now be head the ball in the scorer interfered with an opponent. The direction of the ball suggested who actually played the ball. Some say there's confusion as to who actually headed the ball. Or say the direction of the ball suggested who actually played the ball. I'm watching the show. And that is what I wanted to establish. Say, number one, as soon as the time now, boy, the best born or born, I should let him now. I saw a fin flag was wrong. So, be number 4, my cocoa via the other. So, instantly be pray to me see into one. Ask them your ability to judge, then I be judge. So, born a buyer, near heady coin. We are why now we born no matter what the baby will say, what you may say, how to folk defender. And because of the direction as Thomas Tundukano, the heady born, echo say, it's about the Sadia, Mauli Wayo, no original lawyer offside position moved in.
Okay.
No better born as an our chest. It is already and that's a referee's flag was up and son up and son you know the ball
no musho dey na woka
yes
mama san
accessible mo san come back we know
they actually
we know na fan compare accessible and saka boss see and na MC Ekokem nti osade akoma the goalkeeper say na dozo
what do that channel
I don't know can so on one attending nobody was challenging him he said the instructor guy said he was not of himself
this one had control of his body
yes
and on one pass ball command and you know and pass but wait there because I was challenging you made an impact on him and I'm the BBO behind Koso and to on no na obobo no it's answer on the unity no
says the ball is on the chair pow those who pass you see those
I don't
oh na say on the clinic say other strikers say onya better mo no bia bo we go to but
and you see when they can't any mistakes against Kotoko sa
now why did he pass that to Kotoko player no
to obobo na no hwɛ na say that
now bonus you had I think two has to focus players why did he pass to Kotoko player
I don't know
was a direct pass
yes
when your friend deliberate play deliberate and to when I
said those who say go
O pass man no.
Pass man direct.
Pass man.
E bia na minim de Jason na bia etana ni so. O me say etana ni so.
You see pass ni kwa say because has player ba ko pena Kotoko for 2 and an age now. Inti sa baby I know the pass in the kokra.
Now who was he passing to?
I don't know.
He was never passing to. No. Why all the passes to die to the player? Look at the power obo no mo. Goalkeeper na go die here. Kaponch bebam. We are waging out the when you. Or the ball down on the pass.
What about why?
I never caught the Kotoplano.
No,
yeah, then this would be maybe official house player.
Wow.
I just got some more.
No.
So dream on
I think so really bone we not be understand the chide there has one going on.
Oh, that's what 10.
Seriously, he should be lucky say.
Oh, 10 me say, e be just in confusion of say.
I do oh, it does too.
What even you? What the part down who we answer not possible.
It's always
a new you.
Madam, come
no possible
now. Open play, we say,
any other player can never answer.
I go him.
So, we are comparative way in the back on
different
way, what the no, on what control ball, and on what possible my opponent. I would offside position. We so they are on the no, or actually. And on enemy no akọ challenge for the ball and a ball na kwa kodi ase and say kodi say Kotoko na had Kotoko player na head the ball no say has player na head the ball no so far as that player was coming from an offside position the referee did well and I commend them we are there
okay enti na eno so eno no Kalante referee no mo start marking free 7 and 8.5 wow do we man say
Joe me the 5 become man now because I know idea.
Wow.
Because you know be na mpa me time share board nyina. Na man said that and no we nipa de enti dey want me 100% no. Because they go dey am me the 5 become man akona no. So already the and that year kafa match.
Attention power for the game.
Say kaka oba me ka say ka man bodyguard there the other but of a match ni cool just say she mfa no. They also deserve a card or the man they also say. And I think so continue.
Almost all the senior referees are Matthew Munka on the incidents. I call for him.
No, but I
even heard Adamvi, referees manager.
Alex
also saying the decision was.
No, but you see, almost said they didn't have benefit of the video replay. It's no more reactors. But man, even House of Folk supporters are move video no. A bit more like Margaret say, pass initial comment after seeing the video.
Commander coach did Raman, he interviewed after the match. I said this was correct clip answer. I say although I totally disagree, but I have to watch it again.
And rather tension and never honor hardly power including my good self. Time now me who when or any bicycle kick. When he was in an offside position from position 1 to 2 no be arguing. We were just watching the ball.
Someone who said no call soccer ball. But
internet is unbelievable how to go fast.
Me can say me person me can say more overreact here. You can't blame them too much because around that time when it the ball no ko enchi. Obi so adwuma ne say lines.
But don't you say one so WhatsApp how.
Man, the money no for.
Okay, the money no for. Because now you go to buy choice in here. Defender go with you and say later no
all right, was it?
He runs chase every ball but
I don't know.
Who is in the 9 crore de bebono
now this is way shame young union na we say na career me the way na make in the other man na obi ani wo nko awudi asana ha defender me
ba better mo na say
okay enti yamfa eno so enti ha Kalante we hu obi butata we hu fault bia the referee say
no that is why intimate 100%
seriously or handle match ni pap
so mind game say the man na so team go match we ba say I just why because when ka decision when go beja ama ye dey atika ye wi a ye tie be bo na chi but what say na assistance na so ya there set tablet on nipa camera referee akugre omo ya there so omo support you know when you have
supporters no leadership no so can say a friend say Asante ni mienu nyina no efin kran omo think
oh okay obetimi akazaba
but look at
I'm tough revolter
nipa o think kran no on we say or think kran na also we protest on the flag
offside radio
so sometimes
they were there to
referees you know
it's a human institution omit my errors but when the Ndamika say it's unfair for us to continue to denigrate our referee Joe affect internationally some people be candidate church law e phone mu ho e bi wo ha ni basis kra ya poni ba kondonya kodi match ni nyanya mfonso bia no asa said mfonso e dey attach no but look at our performance. Look at our performance.
Sunday I was questioning the publicity.
But Tabasi won't control. Now when they down with those who wrote what I say against the referee, they won't come and write. So no my idea. It is a young boy Okudi Nation Safety Kotokomachi. They wrote a lot of things about Omunim Adeno. Then Odi match no. They won't be magnanimous enough to come and write say boy no what CBO were proven wrong. Oh no. Then try to encourage our people. Our referee no Joe affect you international. If I tell you the communication, some of the refereeing, referee committee for the assessors no more calf, more cafe referee no one. Joe Abayoya. But they pick all this, they are not here. But they pick it from here, no my candidate church no, and almost so can kind yeah, draw a list for AFCON. I think only than a line on come or come my baby our corner.
We will call for a match and
so musalati kwa meki ede afisam no ebeto so ede amayan sen na wadwen ekiro MSMPs no hadwen yi o ha papa nti misra mame messages ni na enso akaso ayentimi emfa emremo edumra kwa meki di local stories no ebebrain referee no Reginald Collins amwa you so handle match ni controversial issues are more Kenya penalty no offside blah blah ni na no on sport intina and so
yeah officials a stadium major referee bia o person ko match bia no on kon enjoy game no some no ahwe ball who say BCM so e say foul e say e no ko because me person me say referee no dey me gina na name etimiti dem na me hwe bo abo we tamo ya na offside back to how down boy cause no on support to down
na kan ye be so hat ni
on Kotoko
kan so ya hat
the John boy me ya no
did team
but the minimum on tima oh you are support to be on first level for last 6 years I say 8 years no Barcelona
do our banoni ni age
8 years Barcelona obetimi anemu number 1 Testega.
Wow, 6 I say 8. Wow, do about me. Where is he?
All them.
Wow,
where is he? I never know to them.
No,
What's back? Offside.
Okay.
I say no offside. The match in here, I saw that bar. And I say no jinem.
Na many referee din kobo anopay also ono kra denka emra maulu ayo ba ebe fa ball no of foul Kotoko defenders ne back is it true
omo say push be
is it true so ono pushing nka wanye hwekra ko be a foul ho meaning if that's true
Joe memo one of the contacts in the game football is a contact game so maybe say dey see I won't mean carry but football na a boy any there. Man, I think that everything is okay. The referees did well. Now I am continuously about my basso.
All right.
I'm on your say. Actually, most of the best. I say, "Kotokonas." I am pampa referees no. Say the beya obi abepe biedi. Mo man nya hot cake. Me tiba bia me se manya biedi.
But we don't do as a guy no challenging the power. The man lose balance.
You know,
you don't blame him, sir. The infant no. Or says, also go push it.
One go push it.
That has the
two matches and
the boy chose mo bia some challenge. Na strikers o mi so go se bia o mi so go under challenge.
Time no receive ball. His space and down the player in them.
Yeah.
Any ball na dey amawo. Asa
ko so be kick na no ko challenge.
Oh, bra.
Now me enhwe also kakra. Okay.
Now go so mi na.
Obi ka chop bia banti ye
na. Na Mauli boy no go na enyina no. They challenge no nya. Two defenders. HS side do kick ball. Na be no nya ball so be challenge o.
I don't cross up bicycle.
Kwa make the local stories no be but me enhwe apology abasisi na yenka no